On Sunday, September 14th, 2025, 19-year-old Laken Shelleby, a sophomore at the University of Pittsburgh, lost her life in a house fire that was started by her own father. And this is her father right here, 46-year-old Brian Shelleby. According to a criminal complaint, Carly Shelleby, who is Laken's mother and Brian's ex, told him that day that Brian was not able to stay at the home anymore, being that they were separated. Brian grew very upset and aggressive, saying that if he wasn't able to stay there, he would end up burning the house down. Shortly after, she said that she saw Brian pouring gasoline all over the floor of the garage, on the first floor of the home, all over the floors, as well as on the stairs to the second floor of the home. She said that she screamed out for Laken to get out of the house, but the house was immediately engulfed in flames. Neighbors of the Shellebys stated that they heard an explosion, and within 13 seconds at most, the house was completely engulfed in flames. They say that they tried to jump into action to try and assist. They were breaking windows, they were opening doors. One person even grabbed a ladder and tried to get to the second floor and was screaming for Laken's name. However, there was no response. Another neighbor describes the smoke inside of the home being the thickest black smoke that they've ever seen. They were unable to see anything inside of the home. Now, Carly, Laken's mother, was able to get out of the home safely. She was actually taken to a nearby hospital where she was said to have been in stable condition. Laken, on the other hand, was not found by firefighters until it was too late. She was already deceased at the scene. Brian, who is now in custody, is now facing several charges, including criminal homicide as well as arson. He also admitted to starting the explosion and said that he poured gas across multiple floors in the home in order to start the fire. It's unclear if he knew that his daughter Laken was home. It was reported that she was staying on campus at the University of Pittsburgh, but only came to the home occasionally on the weekends. A couple of the neighbors actually heard Brian find out that Laken was in the home, and he apparently started asking for more help getting her out of the home. Laken is described by those who knew her as being someone who was outgoing and motivated. She was also a great musician who mastered at playing the saxophone, and she loved helping animals as well as vulnerable people. Just a heartbreaking story. This guy's fit of rage not only ruined his life because he's likely going to spend the rest of it behind bars, but it ruined his wife's life, and it ruined and took his own daughter's life.